My leg is shaking, okay? Calm down, YouTube. Calm down. I've got a weird throat thing again. I think I might actually be becoming sick. I don't know. I get this thing when I eat too many nuts. So maybe that's what it is. Because I've eaten a lot of nuts today. Okay. I should do camera checks before coming on stream. My hair is looking a bit weird. I was supposed to shower today, but I couldn't. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I've got this weird kind of like funny throat when I talk. Only when I talk. I've been fine normally, but when I talk, I just feels really dry all the time. And I was like, whenever I had this before, this feels like a very familiar feeling. I'm either got just a sore throat. It's like I'm sick again, awesome, or this happened before when I ate way too many cashews. Because today I've eaten like basically a 500-gram bag of cashew nuts. So it's like it's 500 grams. Is that like half a pound or something? I can't remember. It's like half a kilogram, right? Yeah. No. A kilogram is supposed to. Kilogram K is supposed to be 1,000 grams. Right? I need a fact checker. That's funny. That was one of my jobs. One of the jobs that I've done. One of the many jobs I've done in my life. Fact checker. Seriously, how many grams is in a kilogram? Is it 100 or 1,000? Because like D is the isn't D or something? Isn't that it's like K is 1,000. D is supposed to be like 10, I think. And in kind of like in thingy numerals. I can't remember. Jesus Christ. I'm actually gonna have to look this up. It would be like a decagram, right? A decagram. I don't know. I've never heard of a decagram. It's 1,000. Okay. Fuck off. So what's the term for 100? That's the one I want. But even then, that wouldn't be a decagram, because a decagram would be 10 grams. A centigram? Would it be a centigram? No, cent is also a term for 10. Fuck's sake. What is the measurement? Oh shit, my phone is broken. It's like you are not typing correctly. What is the measurement for 100 grams? What is the measurement? What is the measurement term? Hectogram. I've never heard that before. 5 hectograms. I've eaten 5 hectograms. Oh, no, that still doesn't sound right. No. Decagram for 10. For 10 grams is a decagram. Kilogram is 1,000 grams. And isn't this amazing? Isn't this really educational for you guys? You guys who are mostly American who do not use grams anyway. Whatever. That's dumb. We should be using these, because then it stops me from being confused at random times. So a hectogram is 100 grams, and a decagram is 10 grams. It makes sense. Go away. Stop it. Stop it, phone. It thinks I've clicked on things. Stop it. And with the throat and the phone and the fan and oh my god. My office keeps doing this annoying thing where it keeps yo-yoing in temperature and the inside in temperature. You know, because like the heat will build up from me being in here, from the computer being in here, and sometimes when it's really cold, when the heaters are on. I've had the heaters off. I've been in here for a couple of hours, 3-4 hours, maybe 3 hours, I think, if that. So it got really hot in here. So I turned the extractor fan on to bring in cool air, take out the warm air, and now it's getting too cold. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I just wish they would be consistently the right temperature. You know. It's so uncool, you guys. I dread to think. I think I'm gonna have to get a new, I've got a mini air conditioner fan thing think I'm going to have to get a new one of those. Only because it was hot not so long ago, but long enough ago that it's a problem. I have unscrewed the cap and taken it off, exposing the insides of it so that it can dry out, so that I can put it into storage. But I keep forgetting that it's right there. So it's been open this whole time. So bugs, dust, just farmland crap that keeps coming in here and coating everything, like, has got an inside of it. So I'm guessing that I'm going to have to get rid of it when I actually need to use it, which sucks. On the upside, I have discovered that I have actually got more money than I was expecting. I mean, not enough to basically like solve all my problems, obviously, because that would never happen. But I've just recently discovered that I've actually got like um, some survival money. Oh my god, I'm trying to tell the story all at once. I haven't queued up in my internal queue prompter. It basically like it's just all on screen at once, and it's like stop it, organize this, and then yeah. I had to log into my PayPal account. When I logged into my PayPal account, I discovered that somebody from a while ago. I did a bunch of commissions for somebody a while ago, and they had paid me like last month or something, but I just didn't get a notification from PayPal that I'd received money. So I had an extra like so much money now put into my PayPal account. I didn't know about it. I had to log into my PayPal account. I discovered that I've got like a bit more money in there than I was expecting. Like I said, it's not enough to really do anything, but it will cover Christmas. It will cover the amount of money that I basically have to give out that I give out for Christmas, that I use for Christmas stuff. So I'm not entirely screwed there. It's not enough money to get a new camera. So like I can't really go back to normal until I get a new camera. I can't post content. I can't really I can't post content anyway onto YouTube because YouTube has gotten incredibly like censorious. Somebody did tell me that it's gotten a bit better as long as I don't have anything copyrighted. Like it's less censorious now, but it is more kind of like incredibly litigious or something. Like a couple of people have said this to me, and I was like, okay, but should I risk my remaining channels for that? I don't know. I'm still mulling over the whole switch over to either Telegram or Telegram or Twitter. Seriously, like my brain really did forget. Like for a second, it's like, yeah, I don't call it X. What do I call it? I call it something else. You know what it was called before? Twitter, right? Dummy. Oh, yeah. That's the one dumb thing. That is the one dumb thing that I can actually criticize. You know, Twitter for doing was that when it changed ownership, it changed its name. You'd think that that would be kind of like suicide for a platform, but it wasn't. I'm still so surprised about that because I was fully expecting it to just kind of like crumble like immediately after that, you know, and then it didn't, and I was like, okay. This talking session is not going well. I'm vamping. I'm just gonna vamp, I guess, until yeah. Hmm. Trying to think of something else that I need to talk about. I don't think I have to. I don't think I have to talk about anything. I'm just trying to like, okay, I don't have anything that I have to talk about, but what else, you know? Hmm. Oh, you know, like a year ago, I had this big job. I had this big job in Manchester, and I honestly, I did not know this. I wish I knew this. I wish I knew this now, but I didn't. I did not know this. But basically, I went out with the main producers and stuff when I was doing after in between doing this job. While we were doing this job, we went out in the evening, and like just before all the shops closed, we went shopping for things that we needed for production, and also like we were just being given gifts. It seemed, which was really cool. But the one essentially this the main producer, the guy that was in charge of the money, it almost was like he was running out of it's like he had to spend this much money or he wouldn't get more for the next project that he was doing. And so he was kind of treating us to all these things. And I half jokingly, because he basically like we walked past a an Apple store, and I half jokingly was like, "What, you want to get me a watch or something?" And he was like, "We can do. Do you want to go in?" I was like, "No, no, no, I was kidding." But now I kind of wish that we went into a phone store so that I could get a phone because he would have paid for it. He totally would have paid for it. Oh, sorry, that thought just popped into my head, and I was like, God fucking damn it! I hate hindsight. I hate hindsight when it's when I experience it, I hate it. When it happens to other people, it's kind of funny, you know. Not every situation for hindsight is not always funny, obviously, but you know, a lot of them are quite funny. Ugh. I didn't have to pay for any food while I was there, so I should have just counted myself lucky. I do count myself lucky. So yeah, that was just a god fucking damn it moment just now. Oh my god, I got crumbs in my beard. Nobody told me I had crumbs in my beard. I'm supposed to be going to a meeting. It keeps getting pushed back. I'm supposed to be going to a meeting for a potential role, and like for this role, I'm supposed to actually like shave off the beard, possibly the mustache. However, like I said, it keeps getting pushed back. So I'm trying to enjoy the beard as much as I can. Plus, also, as I've said in previous streams, the beard and the hair are kind of like, who gives a crap, you know? I kind of just like at the moment, and because I was and I still am in a bit of a depression slump. It's like, yeah. But like right now, I'm kind of like, oh, I could like I'm almost looking forward to shaving the beard, even though it's been with me for now like 2 years or so. I don't know. Hi, Roscoe. So yeah. Are there any like downsides to eating 500 grams of cashews? Hey Don. Hey Don. Hey Don. I'm trying not to say hey too much at people, to people. Only because in text form, I get a few people that say hey to me, and it always feels like they're yelling at me, like hey, as opposed to a hey, you know. So I'm trying not to say hey too much because I always respond with just a simple what. You know, when people say hey to me via text, you go, what? Like, dude, I'm right here. You know. I never understood the hello part in text messages. You know, because when you verbally say hello to somebody, you're greeting them. You're saying hello. You know, but in text messages, it doesn't seem like a thing. I don't know. It seems a bit weird. I mean, yes, it is kind of a greeting, but it's like, is it just out of tradition that we do it? I always thought it was weird. This might be part of my very, very, very slight Asperger'sness. You know, it's just that I never understood the whole hello part. But then again, I never liked small talk in general, so maybe I just don't like it. But I don't feel like I dislike it. I feel like it's just a confusing way of starting a conversation via text, you know? And even when you say hello back, like after then, sometimes we'll get a hello back, or it will be a while, and then they'll respond by saying hello again, thinking that you've forgotten, even though it's a text message and it's right there. You know, it's like right there. So it just seems like you're doing the hello thing, and I kind of always made it a rule personally. And feel free to suggest a topic, guys. I'm just vamping for this. I'm talking for the sake of filling airspace. Okay, it's cool enough. It's cool enough. Stop it. Stop it. I feel like I'm shouting over the fan. I know it's probably not coming through the microphone, but yeah. But yeah, it's just like I always made it a rule when I was like in my 20s that like if somebody just said hello back to me via text or via anything after they already said hello, they say hello and then I say hello and then they say hello again, then I do not respond because I'm like, well, they read it, they can just look up and it's right there. So yeah, but yeah. I just discovered my kitchen sink is leaking, so I'm going to take off. Okay. I was all excited then because I saw that you wrote something, and he's probably gone now. Like that's a very immediate problem that you do not check to see if somebody has read what you said. Yeah. I was excited because I saw that he wrote something. I didn't read it because, like, I find it hard to read and talk at the same time. Like, you can do it. It's just that it's just really hard because then I end up reading out loud. And I wanted to finish my crucial point about the hello system. Crucial. But yeah, I got excited and then I read it and I was like, oh, because I was like, ew, we get to talk about this, but no, it's fine. Yeah. Oh my god, I've got a snag on my nail, and I put like I put the lacquer stuff on my middle finger nail because it's like the nail is broken and it keeps catching on things, and I can't actually like fix it. I can't put a plaster on it because it keeps falling off because it's on the very tip of the nail. Um, so I put like lacquer stuff on it, and that didn't help because the lacquer stuff just doesn't. I was told that it basically it goes on and then it hardens to provide a solid barrier to strengthen the nail. When in fact that's not what it does. It basically hardens. It hardens a little bit, but it's still kind of like movable, like squish it. You can squish it. You can move it out of the way. You can actually like chip it off. And it's like, what's the point of that? I thought the whole point of it was that. Then I was like thinking about all the people who have painted nails, and I was like, is this what they go through? This is awful. Like, but then I realized that, well, people with painted nails actually have like they have fake nails and stuff put on sometimes and stuff. It's really just a thing. It's this whole big thing of nothing. So yeah. But yeah. God damn it, is it annoying as fuck. It's like for I feel like this has been going on for like 2 months or something, and I just don't know how to fix it. I might actually have to apply a fake nail or something, like stick like one on just to keep it in place so that it can heal naturally. Like new nail can grow over the broken part, and then just like cut it off or something. I don't know. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Just I don't know how to do that because like I'm a guy. I know that's kind of like weirdly sexist or whatever of me. But like I don't know how to do this. Putting the lacquer on in the first place was awkward and not as straightforward as I thought it was going to be. And ugh, that was a waste of time. Um, so yeah, I don't know how to do that. But yes, I am a very straight acting, as they call it, gay. Well, I'm bisexual, so I don't know what that means. I don't know. What would you classify me as? I don't know. Seriously, all those cashews have really fucked up my throat. I'm resisting the urge to say nuts. Okay, today I have eaten a great deal of nuts. Cashew nuts. I'm wondering if there are any downsides to it. I did ask this before, but I don't know if anybody was here for that. But yeah. Whenever I eat a great deal of nuts, it gives me a sore throat when I'm talking somehow. And I never understood getting sore throats from eating food, because like the parts that feel sore are surely the parts that the food doesn't touch, right? It's like it feels sore. It's a really bad example because I've got my beard, but it feels sore like here, whereas you'd think that you'd get sore throats from food a lot higher, from where the food like actually gets to that flap that you've got, right? But no, it actually feels like right on my vocal cords is where I'm sore. And that's when I get like sore throats from eating certain foods, such as a lot of nuts, So dumb. It's only when I'm talking as well. I was fine until I got on the stream. Ugh. I'm no. So that's a bit too personal. I can't really talk about that right now. I'm trying to think of other things to talk about. I mean, the AI generation stuff. I mean, I could talk about that, I guess. I don't know. Hey, I was gonna say, I bet, because I saw the view counter go up, and I was like, ooh, maybe Don's back. I was gonna ask, but I didn't know if it was you that was here. The U bend is just loose. Okay. Weird. You always wonder, don't you, sometimes, sometimes in the same sentence. I'm sorry. Okay, I can't help it. Like how certain things become loose, you know? Like how certain things become loose. I never understood how certain things become loose. Like well, my example, I'm trying to think of other examples besides the one example that I've got, because I've got I've got these free weights, and they have, you can unscrew them so that you can put more weight or take weights off or whatever, but you can unscrew them, and like you can screw them up as tight as fucking possible, right? Like it doesn't feel like it feels like you're always going to um like you're always going to struggle to actually loosen it up again, to take the weights off or put more weights on or whatever. And yet every single time I use them and I put them down, I have to tighten the fucking things back up again because they rattle. And I'm like, how? 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 It's so annoying. But yeah, like things like the washing machine, I can understand. Like washing machine, like hoses and stuff like that. They're kind of designed to not come loose for obvious reasons and stuff, because like washing machines, as they get older, or if you have an unbalanced load in the washing machine, which you should always have, because like you can't pack the washing machine, that would defeat the purpose of it spinning. But because of this, it means that the thing is going to vibrate at the very least. Our washing machine is quite old, but it's like quite old. It's from like 2004. Okay, it's not. It's like 20 years old, 21 years old. But it's like you know, it's got an LED screen and everything. It's a super cool, like, futuristic washing machine designed to be there for your rest of your life. But the thing is that it does sound like a jet engine, and it does move violently. Like, you swear that the house is going to fall down. You know, I can feel it. I've walked and been coming back from my walks, and, like, 2 houses away, I honestly thought that they were doing, like, engineering works, you know, like, they were doing road works, or they were, or because I live in the middle of farmland, there's like a big tractor somewhere nearby or something, because I can feel it, like, slightly vibrating, you know, very, very slightly, you know, werewolf senses. I can feel vibrations in the ground. It's a skill, I guess. But the the point is that even without this, I feel like I could feel it. And then I came into the house, and it was the fucking washing machine. The washing machine was on. It was doing its spin cycle or whatever. It was like, fuck's sake. In the UK, we have washing machines, and they are, front loading, like at laundromats. You know, not top loading. I know America has the top loading ones, which are, in my opinion, better, but oh my god, they look less cool. Okay, they look like they just look like big boxes, you know. Whereas the washing machines of today, the washing machines that we have in the UK and in Europe and stuff, they are, um they look very futuristic. They look like spaceships, like they should be in spaceships, kind of thing. You know, it's just that I've always thought that was cool, to the point where, in our very rustic aesthetic of our house, we've got a little curtain that goes over it, so that it basically, you can't see it, because it ruins the feng shui of the room. Even though you can see the fridge and the and the microwave and stuff, you know. Oh my god. I bet the new dishwasher I got, loosened it up, and it just started leaking when it got to a point. Okay, okay. But even then, dishwashers don't vibrate like a lot. But, yeah, like I said, it's a mystery. It is just a weird mystery how some things become loose. You know, especially when you tighten things up yourself. That's the weirdest part. You know, like, there's another one. Lids, lids on jars. You know, you screw the lid shut. I can't remember what it was, because it was like a couple of months ago, but I think it was, just preserves or something. I don't know. I think it was honey. Yep, it was honey. Um, it does not matter. The point is the jar. It's just that I tightened the fuck out of this jar, so that only me and Damon can open it, and I made sure that it was extra tight 7 months ago. Um, and then I just wanted some honey. Bear. I just wanted some honey, and the jar was loose, but there was, like, it was the exact level and everything, and I was like, how does this happen? How does this happen? It's just like, it's weird. It's weird. Lost a bunch of cleaning products, but that's okay. Oh, and I didn't read that right away, so he's probably gone already. Fuck. And I didn't pay attention to the view counter. I'm sorry. My tummy made ominous noises just now. Like I need to run to the bathroom, but I don't feel like I need to run to the bathroom. Okay, it does not feel like I've been here for 41 minutes. It feels like I've been here for like 20 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah. So who's here? It says that there's like one person watching. So is that you, Roscoe? Who is the mystery person? On mine it says 41:34, but that's because there's a delay. There's a little delay. So yeah. It really does feel like 20 minutes. It's strange. But yeah, give me a topic. Give me a topic. I've got like I'm running out of like vamping stuff. I just talked about tightening stuff for like 15 minutes. And wash machines and things. I am just a random pet peeve of mine. I'm just going to do this until I do get a topic. Just a random pet peeve of mine. I don't know. It's just a very petty thing of mine personally, but like the raw footage backlog. What do you mean? Random pet peeve of mine. Random pet peeve, petty thing of mine. Oh wait. How far do you have until raw footage reaches the last video? The pics. How far do you have until the raw footage reaches the last video? I have not done any editing on any of the raw footage that I've taken from when I was at my mum's or videos before that, on account of I've got nowhere to post them. Once they're finished, I've got nowhere to post them. Like I don't know if you hear at the very beginning of the stream, but I can't post them on YouTube anymore because I can't risk it deleting any more of my channels. It just yeah. It's really frustrating. It's really annoying. That's why I'm thinking about moving to either Telegram or Twitter. Like moving all my content to Telegram or Twitter, and that's where I'll be posting my new stuff from now on, unless there is another video hosting platform that I can actually use, because all the ones that everybody keeps suggesting for me seem to be garbage. Or just, they seem to be just as bad as YouTube. So yeah, it's irritating as fuck. But yeah. Oh, or they require you to pay for them. That's the other thing. They require you to actually pay for them. What about the pics? Well, I don't understand the pics. The backlog of pics. What do you mean about the pics? I have, if you're talking about like pictures that I can generate into things, into the vid clips, then I have actually discovered that I will never run out of pictures for that. you know, even with people donating pictures and everything and asking for requests and stuff, I will never run out of pictures because I have been just when I've got like, you know, like 10-15 minutes between tasks and stuff, whenever I've got like a little bit of free time, instead of trying to play the game that I play, I have actually been going through the old videos of myself, just the ones of myself, and you know, the generated videos, the short generated videos, and been taking the last frame of some of those videos and saving them, and then like I can actually use those in future generations. And the what's really cool about that, and it's going to take a lot of finessing and editing, but what's really cool about that is that I could theoretically just keep doing that forever. And if I actually line up the old clip with a newer clip, and then a newer clip after that, then I can make a whole trail of longer of a really long generated video that lines up because it's the last frame. And yeah, I don't know if you're on the other on one or two of the other servers, but I have actually posted some of the end clips from some of the videos already onto a couple of those, and yeah, it looks like a mess because they're all kind of like grouped up randomly, but yeah. The TTD server, the gallery server on Discord, I think that's the one like you should look at if you want to see those end clips of the videos, because they do look, some of them do look like really good. Some of them do look really good. They look way better than the you know, the AI enhanced pictures and stuff. I'm guessing because they're video clips, so they have to look at least a little bit like the original subject because they're part of a video. So yeah, a very short video. So yeah. Is that what you were referring to, Roscoe? Those things? Was you referring to any of those things I just talked about? I'm guessing so, because you haven't clarified further after I've talked. So yeah. But yeah, that's actually been fun. That's actually been a random fun thing to do. I wish I had more time to actually like do that, but you know, it's randomly busy with stuff. Just randomly busy with stuff. I don't know how I get busy. Yeah. I don't know how I get. I don't know how. I don't know where the day goes, because like, you know, I'll make my food. I will come on. You know, I'll eat my food, and then I'll come on here. I check my mail. You know, I do all of my like my emails and help people with projects and stuff. And then I like have to go eat again, so I have to go make food and eat the food, and then I come back and I do a bit of work myself, either by drawing something or like checking mail and helping people, and like I'm some kind of saint. No, like just hanging out with people who are doing projects that I'm basically kind of like advising a little bit with and stuff. And then I might have a little bit of free time where I play my video game, and then I go and eat, and then like I want to work out somewhere in the day. You know, it's like that, and then I come on here and I definitely play until I basically get tired and then have to go to bed. Like it doesn't seem like a lot of days left after I've done all of that stuff. It's just so weird. I'm like, but I want to do extra stuff. I want to go for a walk sometimes as well. And it's like, where do I fit that in? And ugh. You kind of got your answer. You could maybe clarify a little bit for me? I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. You are allowed to interject. Yeah, my tummy is being weird. I think there is a downside to eating too many cashew nuts. It makes your tummy do the grumblies. Tummy grumblies. It's my own fault because I have a problem when it comes to certain foods. When I'm presented with them, I have to eat all of them. It's not like I can just put the bag down or put the container down and then come back to it. I have to eat all of it. Like, just in my head, that seems to be a rule. So when I get a 500-gram bag of cashew nuts, I kind of screwed myself. Even though, like, I have spread it out throughout the day. I open the bag, I put it on the kitchen counter, and then basically I'm just I was eating them while I've been preparing food, while I've been working, and while I've been just in the kitchen. So I didn't eat them all at once, because I know that if I eat a lot of nuts all at once, then I'm actually allergic. Like, I get allergic reaction symptoms if I eat a lot of nuts all at once. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Oh my god. Should stop saying that as well. Oh my god. What was your specific question? Maybe I can clarify it better, so you don't kind of get your answer. You get your answer. Or you can ask another question. Like, seriously, give me a topic. I'm totally okay with that. Like I said, I'm talking about nothing at the moment. The thing I was talking about before this just now, yeah, the kind of pet peeve, kind of like sort of pettiness thing. Oh, I was wondering about your background of pics you're posting from the videos. The firefighter pics currently. Yeah. Right. So you want to know the order in which I'm doing it? They're not in chronological order. I've not been doing them in chronological order. Is the thing. You see the mini video clips. The mini video clips. They get saved onto a file, and when that file gets too full up, I move the oldest ones over to another folder to be sorted out. That folder isn't chronologically ordered in the right order. In that folder is where the pictures, the vid clips get posted to Tumblr, and they get posted. I think it's just numerically alphabetically ordered. I think is the correct term. The default setting in that folder is just, yeah. So basically, I upload 20 a day, 20 of these things a day to Tumblr, because that's the limit that you can upload videos on Tumblr. Seriously, Tumblr, what the fuck? If I pay for Tumblr, do I get the option of just uploading unlimited? Is that the thing? I can't afford to pay Tumblr, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So from this folder, they get uploaded to Tumblr, and once a video is uploaded, it gets put into another file. And like I do that for each upload. You know, I upload to Tumblr, move it into that folder. Upload to Tumblr, move it into that folder. That folder is the one in which I'm taking the end screens, the end frames off of. And they have been done, like I said, in the order, so in alphabetical order. And like I said, I'm not doing all of them. I'm only doing the ones that actually contain pictures or pictures that have been enhanced from artworks of myself, you know. For example, there's like a wizard one, and it's the wizard one from for my buddy Mike, for BBM, for Bloom Blower Mike, for him. I did a wizard picture a long time ago that got enhanced by AI not so long ago, and then I got it made into a couple of vid clips, and the end part of that vid clip is what I've posted recently. I think. Let me just bring it up. I can just actually look at it. Yes, it's the absolute latest one on the TTD Discord server. So that's the latest, absolute latest one that I've uploaded to the TTD Discord server. Are you on the TTD Discord server? I don't see your name, so I'm guessing not so much. Yeah, I haven't posted them. I haven't posted them on my server because you guys have seen all the video clips. Whereas on the TTD, I don't post all of the video clips on there. I only post the pictures. So yeah. So what have I uploaded to my server? You said the firefighter? Lots of scrolling noises. Scrolling. Oh no. No, I did. There's one of me, and there's three of me. One at the beach, one in an office, and one fishing. Are these the pictures you're talking about? I can't see the firefighter one. Oh, now it's loading. I see lots of videos, but I can't see the firefighter one. Oh, in raw footage. Oh, you mean all of those pictures? Jesus Christ. I thought you meant like the end frames for all of the vid clips. Because I kept talking about it, and then like I was going to ask other people to do that for me, but then I realized I should do it myself, because it's like kind of demeaning somehow, maybe, to ask other people to do all the sorting for me and stuff, you know. But No, the raw footage. The raw footage. They are just pictures that are coming from this device still. That doesn't work. It's another device that doesn't work, but not as severely as the other one. Yeah, there's 700 pictures on there. Those pictures, those get randomly chosen, like they are in order. How I pick my random pictures that I post to the internet. Yeah, they're in order on that device. They've already been saved up and backed up into the hard drive. Yeah, they're in order on that device. Almost it's kind of a random order that they're on that device, and I picked them. Might as well just show you. So, like, here's a bit of a, like, I'm not going to zoom in on this because it's there's some explicit pictures, as you may know, but yeah. So, like, this is the, I can zoom in on this one as long as I don't show the bottom film reel. But yeah, it's just my back, just firefighter back. But yeah, so this is after I deleted from this device that picture that I just posted to everywhere. After I deleted that picture, this is the picture that's next. So what I normally do is I actually just go back. I look at, I notice that that's the picture. I'm not going to zoom, like I said, I'm not going to zoom in because there is potentially naughty pictures. Potentially, yeah, there's nothing on this screen, but there could have been, right? So there's that picture. I'm still not going to zoom in. So that picture is like there, and so all of the pictures around it. No, you don't. So all the pictures around it. Shut up. Okay, you can't see it. So all the pictures around it basically are off limits. So I randomly look at a random. Basically, I select a random picture, move one down and one across, and if it's not one of the pictures around the picture that has been chosen, I select that picture. That picture that's next, for example, like, would be that one, which is just my tummy. Okay. So, by the way, you actually couldn't have, when I held the phone in this position, okay, and this scrolling, you couldn't see anything, even if I zoomed in. Just want to make that clear because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. Okay. So yeah, this is a random belly picture, and it's harmless, but that's how I select them. That's it. Except for on Sundays, when I go to the very top of the list, just here, and then I select that picture. Like, that's how I do it. Because it's Christmas, I'm only uploading pictures, except for on Sundays. I'm only uploading pictures that have me wearing that are obviously kind of like wintry, you know. For example, they could have been like shot in the winter and have either a winter theme, or they have like a they have some red in the picture or something, stuff like that, just because it's sort of Christmassy-ish, but say, for example, the summer pictures, like, I took like 2 summers ago, like this one, like, that picture is not happening. That's not going to be posted anywhere, unless it's at the very top of the list, until after Christmas, because it's very summery, So that's how I do that. That's how I pick the next picture. It's a random selection. There are some cases in which I actually just delete the picture because it's not unique enough or something, you know, or I really just don't like the picture, or it's bad quality or something. I will just like straight up delete it and just go on to the next picture. So yeah, that's how I randomly select the pictures that get posted to everywhere. You will see about 3 or 4 of these pictures a day. So yeah, and currently this album has 700. It's 699, but yeah. That's the picture I was on next. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually going to upload one fairly shortly after I end the stream. But yeah, so that's what you meant. Yeah. I've got 700 pictures on that device still to go, and I've got like I think I've got only 100 or so pictures on the main camera device. But I can actually convert some of the videos into pictures. So, and that's how the new pictures get made. So yeah, that's the back. That backlog is how that works. So yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I was off too in. Well, I was off too in about 5 minutes, but I'm probably going to leave now anyway. I've been on for more than an hour, talking about nothing mostly. But yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else to talk about or say or anything. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything upcoming for me to do in my next stream? But I don't think there's anything. Nope, I can't think of anything. Um, yeah. Belly rubs and belly salute. I did find out that basically like 500 grams of cashew nuts is around about 2,500 calories, which is around about the most amount of calories that a man should eat in a day or something. I don't know. But I thought that was funny when I read that. I was like, one serving is supposed to be 50 grams. And it's like, fuck you. Fuck you. 50 grams. That's nothing. Anyway, toodles.